Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6.
Welcome in. We begin with breaking news out of Okanagan County. Level 3 get out now evacuation orders are in place because of a wildfire burning near Omak. Fires burning off Highway 155 near Omak Riverside Road, south of the Okanagan River. Anyone in the area shaded in red needs to get out now. A Red Cross shelter has been set up for evacuees at Omak Middle School. Washington State Patrol has also closed a 3-mile stretch of Highway 155 near the fire. This is a developing story. We'll update you as we learn more. And weather forecaster Jason Valentine joins me now. And Jason, seems like current weather conditions not doing firefighters any favors.
Yeah, it is dry, and it's been dry for some time. Let's take a look at the wind in Omak, and you can see it in the bottom right here. We're looking at 13-mile-per-hour winds, so it could be much, much worse in the wind department. That is around the heaviest winds we have right now. So any winds aren't helping out firefighters, and that's also an area that is tough to get to. So we wish them the best. But again, we could see some shower activity in that area and many of our other areas as we head into tomorrow. And with that fire, we are still seeing smoke in much of the northwest. This is pretty bad for many of our areas, including Montana, which is seeing heavier smoke. Now, luckily, the smoke is mostly up in the atmosphere, so our air quality is staying very good. We were in the moderate zone overnight into this morning, so if you're susceptible to breathing issues, do be aware we could be getting into moderate zone territory again tomorrow. So on our radar, we are pretty much free and clear. Just little bits and bobs of shower activity near Kalispell, again up in the near the Canadian border, and yes, in the Omak area. Just a hint out there. We could see, though, more shower activity coming in tomorrow. Also, really the tail of tomorrow will be the cooler temperatures. We were kind of hot and muggy today, upper 80s. We're going to be lucky to get to the 80s tomorrow. Overnight, we're going to be looking at a little bit of cloud coverage. And again, we have shots of seeing some shower activity. I'll let you know when the best chance of shower activity is tomorrow for the Inland Empire. And I'll get you the exact number on those cooler temperatures. That's coming up in my full forecast.
All right, Jason, thanks. Fire crews are investigating multiple fires that broke out along Government Way in West Spokane last night. It's about 2 miles south of Bowl and Pitcher. In total, there were 5 fires burning between 3 to 5 acres. Department of Natural Resources says crews have contained the flames or mopping up some hot spots. The cause of the fires are under investigation. We're also tracking a fire burning east of Lake Pend Oreille. According to the Idaho Panhandle National Forest, it's burned between 600 to 700 acres. More than 40 people currently battling the flames, both on the ground and from the air. And as of now, it's 0% contained. Beyond the roar of motorcycles at the Spokane Valley YMCA, hundreds lined up for school supplies from an unexpected group. Now, as school gets closer, many parents are worried about being able to afford what their kids need for school. Hunter Bertram shows us how a local motorcycle riding club is stepping in to help.
If it wasn't for things like this, a lot of families wouldn't be able to support it or even afford anything.
A kaleidoscope of colors displayed through backpacks today at the Spokane Valley YMCA.
I created the program 6 years ago because I felt that every child should shine bright.
Bikers from the Diseases and Disabilities Advocates Riding Club, there today to help.
Those that are in need.
Today's need, school supplies and backpacks. Seen here, 500 ready to go.
And these backpacks filled with everything these kids need for school, like a pencil pouch and a notebook. There's also some sweet treats just to kick off the school year.
My name is Skylar.
Soon-to-be kindergartner Skylar, along with his brother and baby sister, are all smiles today as they score their brand new backpacks.
I like how it has a whole bunch of stuff in it.
Stuff bringing joy to the kids and relief to their parents.
I feel thankful. I mean, people don't have to do stuff like this, and they do it anyways.
Our biggest thing is to make sure all kids get a little something the first day of school so they can be the best that they can and not feel like they're second best or whatnot.
This year marks the 5th annual backpack event. The line for the backpacks stretched long at times, but the smiles on the children's faces made it all worthwhile.
For me, it's watching the smiles on the children's faces.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Seeing the parents actually have that feeling of relief go off their shoulders. You can see it when their kids pick out their backpacks, and it's just an amazing feeling.
In Spokane Valley, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
All right, Hunter, thanks. We now know the names of the 4 people in Montana who were shot and killed while at a bar. Daniel Bailey, Nancy Kelly, David Leach, and Tony Palm were killed at the Owl Bar in Anaconda. Anaconda, about 75 miles southeast of Missoula. Police are still searching for the alleged gunman, 45-year-old Michael Brown. The state attorney general thanking the more than 200 local, state, and federal agents helping with the search.
We want to find this guy. This is a dangerous individual who has committed an absolutely heinous crime against this community and these victims.
The U.S. Marshal's Office is offering a $7,500 reward for any information leading to Brown's arrest. Well, a heads up for drivers. Southbound lanes on the Green Street Bridge over the Spokane River will be closed starting tomorrow, and it will stay closed until the 11th. And during that time, crews will be working to install new piping and manhole covers. A detour will be in place via Illinois Avenue and Crestline. And also starting tomorrow, there will be a lane shift on Highway 53 in Kootenai County near Greens Ferry Road outside of Rathdrum. Crews will be removing existing striping and getting ready to add new ones. Well, Gem State water customers in Coeur d'Alene may want to drink bottled water for the next few days. The company says that's because of an unplanned shutdown today, and that caused a drop in water pressure, which could let contamination into the system. The water is still safe for showers, laundry, cooking, and hand washing, but it may not be safe to drink. Now, if your water looks discolored, Gem State Water advises flushing your lines. The system's currently being flushed and tested, and the company expects everything to be back to normal within 4 days. Well, still ahead, we'll introduce you to the 8-year-old wrestling phenom from the Colville tribe, now nominated for National Youth Athlete of the Year. How he plans to give back if he wins, coming up. And new tariffs from the Trump administration could hit American wallets hard, why some say they'll boost the economy and others warn could push the U.S. closer to recession. That's next on 4 News Now.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Sunday Night Sports on 4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino.
With LeafGuard, the magic happens on the inside. It's the only one-piece seamless rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. LeafGuard, get it today, protect it for life. LeafGuard is proud to be a Great Day Improvements brand. And with your LeafGuard purchase, receive 10% off any of our products, like new windows or doors. Don't deal with those old gutters any longer. Call LeafGuard now for these savings. It's our summer sizzler sales, 75% off installation of a complete LeafGuard system. Receive a $200 Visa gift card with your purchase. Call during this program and we'll double your free gift from a $50 to $100 Darden Restaurants gift card with your in-home estimate. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with the purchase of a complete LeafGuard system used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. Here in Spokane, call 1-800-801-7182.
The legendary Omak Stampede is back for its 91st year. 4 big PRCA rodeo performances, 70 food and merchant vendors, along with a Native American encampment, carnival, and grand parade. Plus heart-pounding runs of the world-famous suicide race. A weekend of Western entertainment for the entire family, August 7th through 10th. For tickets, go to omakstampede.org or call 800-933-6625.
This is your community, and your stories deserve to be heard. At 4 News Now, we're here to listen, connect, and bring you the news that truly matters. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
A penny saved is a lifetime earned. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Winter Music Nashville's multi-platinum star Gabby Barrett is an unstoppable force in country music and will be live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, August 14th. Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage, live Thursday, September 25th. For more than 20 years, Blackhawk has electrified country fans. Experience them live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 16th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning. Vineyard Park at South Hill, now open for independent living, assisted living, and memory care.
Welcome back. Taking a look around the nation, the Trump administration's new tariffs will raise the U.S. effective tariff rate from 2% to 17%. Now, according to experts, that's a high not seen since the Great Depression. CNN's John Lawrence explains the impact this could have on the U.S. economy.
Barring some last-minute change of mind, President Donald Trump's new tariffs go into effect Thursday.
I know a lot of these are set rates pursuant to deals. Some of these deals are announced, some are not. Others depend on the level of the trade deficit or surplus we may have with the country. So these tariff rates are pretty much set.
The Trump administration's new rates on most U.S. trading partners range from 10% to 50%.
We're getting better trade terms, and I'm very anxious to see what that's going to translate into more sales.
And with President Trump's trade deals, trillions of dollars are going to be invested and going to grow this economy. I'm betting on America.
But not everyone has a glass-is-half-full view of what this means for the economy.
We could tip over into recession. That wouldn't be my prediction right now, but the risk is greater, certainly, than it was before.
If you discount the quick down and up blip of COVID, we're actually 7 years overdue for recession by historical standards.
Economic analysts say U.S. consumers are going to be picking up some of the tab from these global tariffs with higher prices on store shelves nationwide.
The American people are feeling it. The impact of tariffs, $2,400 a year for working families across the country. That's the reality of tariffs.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Well, you are taking a look at the empty shelves of an emergency food pantry for seniors. Meals on Wheels, the organization running the pantry, says this has been the reality for weeks, leaving many of the seniors they serve without a critical resource. 45 to 50 people eat lunch daily at Meals on Wheels in downtown Spokane. For many seniors, it's their only hot meal. The emergency food pantry provides extra support, but demand continues to grow.
The cost of goods are going up, and a lot of folks on fixed income can't adjust as fast.
Now you can help by donating non-perishable food and hygiene products to the pantry. And to learn more about the organization and volunteer, you can find the story up on KXLY.com.
Folks, another hot day today, a little bit hazy, but we have big changes coming for your work week. Let me get you prepared for that. My first alert weather forecast, that is next. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Our remodels are made to look beautiful and made to last.
So we hand-selected products that are stylish and durable to create new designs for your bathroom. See them now at rebath.com.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,500 off your complete bathroom remodel.
This September, you could be leaving Northern Quest in something different. A lot different. As in, the whole neighborhood suddenly has a staring problem when you roll up in a new GMC Canyon. Different. It's our $160,000 Grander Canyon giveaway. With 2 2025 GMC Canyons up for grabs, plus thousands in cash prizes. You know, in case you need to add a garage. To the garage. The Grander Canyon giveaway. Play daily to enter. Only at Northern Quest.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network. And with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite to give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, switch and save at least 20% versus AT&T and Verizon. Plus, your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years.
An immense window of opportunity is opening, and if you don't adjust your investing strategies now, you and your portfolio may miss out. Think about all the parabolic stock moves you've missed simply because you weren't prepared. Well, not this time. My new book, Unbreakable Investor, will teach you how I'm already capitalizing on today's opportunities with winning trades like these.
Everyone should read this book.
My investing performance has improved.
I got the book, and it's been one of the best things I've ever done.
Charles Payne's book has allowed me to finally achieve the results that I'm looking for.
I have made substantial gains over what my broker produced over the years.
If you're considering getting Charles's book, don't wait.
Text me right now, and I'll send you a free copy.
Text the word GIFT to 505-505 to claim your free copy of Charles Payne's new book, Unbreakable Investor. Text GIFT to 505-505 and claim your free copy while supplies last. Text GIFT to 505-505 now.
Welcome back on this Sunday evening. Thanks for making us a part of your weekend. And a hot but hazy day today. Currents right now are in the mid-80s. We were expecting around 88 today, and this haze kind of kicked it down just a couple of degrees, but still a fine Sunday and a pretty darn nice weekend. So hazy and warm. We do have rain chances coming as soon as tomorrow, and we also have better chances later on in the week. I'll get to that in a bit. Much cooler next week as well, and breezy at times. We're still seeing a little bit of breeze out there, keeping people cool. So our high temperature trend, as we get into your Monday, we're going to dip all the way down to 80 degrees. And we honestly, all summer, have not seen a stretch of 6 days below our average. Our average right now is 86. We haven't seen that all summer. This really is the first time we've seen this kind of a dip. It's been a very warm by average summer. We could see above average temperatures return a week from today, but still cooler temperatures are on the way. So a little bit of a break from all of the heat. So percentage of usual rain. This is the last 30 days, so you could almost say the entire month of July with a handful of days in August. But 21% for Spokane of our usual rain, down to 18%. That's less than 1/5 for Coeur d'Alene. So we just are very hopeful we get some rain into our areas. And the drought monitor, it's been getting worse and worse all summer. Still, Spokane, Coeur d'Alene right in the moderate to severe range. But what's very concerning is we have the top range, exceptional drought in the middle part of Idaho. So the need for rain is desperate. Now, 20% chance of rain tomorrow, then a 40% chance on Thursday. And of course, that can increase as we get closer. So we have hopes. So taking a look at our radar, it's pretty quiet. We're still seeing little bits and pieces of a little bit of thunder and lightning in places, but nowhere near our regions. As we get into our overnight period, though, we could see a little bit of it starting to form as we get into very early on Monday. So this is what we're looking at right now. Best chances will be around 10 a.m. to about 1. And then we have quite the system just to the east of our areas that could dip into our region very swiftly tomorrow evening. Then for Tuesday, we're going to be looking at more cloud coverage than we're used to. So we're going to keep a close eye on those showers. So maybe tomorrow around 10 o'clock, a little bit of area showers. So temperatures right now, mid to lower 80s, hot spot. Our friends down the Tri-State, actually our friends up in Omak right now who are dealing with that fire. It is 92, and again, winds up there not helping firefighters too much, around 15 miles per hour. So 24-hour change, we are a little bit cooler as expected than we were yesterday. And again, we're going to be cooler tomorrow, about a similar number. And here's the winds going on throughout. They're starting to slow down as we're heading into the evening hours. 7-day forecast, 80 degrees tomorrow. 83 on your Tuesday, and again, just a little above or a little below 80 degrees for your work week, then warming up next week. That best chance of showers will be Thursday. So tomorrow, expect those cooler temperatures and keep an eye out for middle of the morning to your early afternoon hours with a little bit of showers. But with the trade deadline over, the Mariners are looking much better since they got those new players, right?
Absolutely. The Seattle Mariners picking up a game in the AL West today. Mariners beat the Texas Rangers 5-4 today, taking 3 out of the 4 games in the series. Mariners led by Julio Rodriguez, who went 2 for 4 at the dish, including this 2-run shot, Oppo Taco, in the third inning for his 100th career homer. Now that homer also made J-Rod the first player in MLB history with 20 or more homers and 20 or more stolen bases in each of his first 4 seasons. And Houston Astros lost today, putting the M's 2.5 games back in the division, but still in that final wild card spot. An off day for the team tomorrow before welcoming the Chicago White Sox to town on Tuesday. Well, an 8-year-old boy from Spokane is nominated for Youth Athlete of the Year. If he wins, he gets $25,000 and an opportunity to be in Sports Illustrated. But for the young wrestler, it's not about the prize. Sydney Berger shares what makes this athlete so special.
Jocko Finley is known as the Monkey King. It's a nickname based on a Chinese legend where a monkey is trying to prove his greatness and worth. And that's exactly how Jocko's family describes him.
Strong, smart, fearless.
Jocko is 8 years old and has been wrestling since he was 6. He already has more accolades than he can count and says there's no signs of slowing down.
I never give up, even when it's tough.
Jocko is a 3-time wrestling All-American and won the USA Championship title for wrestling 10 and under. He cross-trains in both wrestling and jiu-jitsu, now competing in both sports too. The Monkey King from the Chinese legend is also striving for love and support on his path to greatness. But that's one thing Jocko already has.
It means a lot to have so many people behind me.
He says he has teammates cheering him on all around the country and back at home, including his family from the Colville tribe. Now, Jocko is nominated for the National Youth Athlete of the Year, and if he wins, he gets $25,000. The first thing he'd do with the money is give back to the people who have his back.
I would help my team get new gear and maybe help pay for some kids to travel to tournaments.
If you want to vote for Jocko the Monkey King, you can find the link on our website, KXLY.com. Sydney Berger, 4 News Now, Sports.
All right, Sydney, thanks. We're rooting for you, Jocko. Well, summer vacation slowly coming to an end. While some students are spending time at home or the lake with friends and family, some high school students are getting hands-on experience in the medical field, thanks to a new camp from Multicare. Multicare hopes the 30 students at its Academy for Students in Health camp will be the future doctors and nurses in Spokane hospitals. Kids spent the week job shadowing in hospitals and medical facilities. They also got to learn and practice medical procedures in small groups.
On the first day, we did more like dental hygiene and then learning kind of the basics of what nursing is. We've done a couple like IVs, phlebotomy, all that. So it's mainly just a lot of very different stations.
Students say this year's camp gave them an opportunity to see what areas of medicine they'd want to pursue. Multicare hopes to bring even more students to next year's camp. 4 News Now will be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Book your stay and play getaway today at Mistaqua.com.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation or replacing those old gutters, with LeafGuard, you can do both. Let us bring our factory on wheels right to your house and install LeafGuard. Ask about our clog-free guarantee. With our Great Day loyalty discount, receive 10% off any of our other Great Day products with your LeafGuard purchase. In most cases, we can install LeafGuard in less than a day. All of our installers are employees of the company. Now would be a great time to call LeafGuard. It's our summer sizzler sales, 75% off installation of a complete LeafGuard system. Receive a $200 Visa gift card with your purchase. Call during this program and we'll double your free gift from a $50 to $100 Darden Restaurants gift card with your in-home estimate. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with the purchase of a complete LeafGuard system used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. Here in Spokane, call 1-800-801-7182.
How's it look so far? Comfortable?
Yes. Times and places. All in who you share them with. Joy, yeah.
I got in.
Who you share it with.
This is a great view, so you're all right.
Who you share it with.
The Davenport Hotels invite you to a signature weekend of culinary delights, September 26th through the 28th. Join us for the Pacific Northwest Food and Wine Festival, taking place in downtown Spokane with multiple events offered throughout the weekend. Purchase any festival ticket and receive a 20% discount code to stay at one of the Davenport properties. Information can be found on the Davenport Hotel Collections website under the Experiences tab. The Pacific Northwest Food and Wine Festival this September, sponsored in part by Windermere Real Estate and 4 News Now.
Water is an essential part of our everyday lives. It's important that Spokane acts wisely to preserve our precious water resources and not waste money on evaporation and the need for supplemental water infrastructure due to a burdened aquifer. Please avoid watering your lawn between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. and limit watering to under 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. If we all do our part, we'll keep our river flowing strong. even in times of drought.
Welcome back. It's time to take to the skies on the Air 4 drone. Now this week, we're soaring above one wildlife sanctuary in Columbia County. Let's go for a ride over the Jasper Mountain Reserve near Dayton.
Welcome to Jasper Mountain Reserve. We are in the heart of the Blue Mountains in Columbia County, which is about 40 minutes east of Walla Walla, with 330 acres. And over the last 2 to 3 years, the vision came to put it under conservation easement. We started to work with the Blue Mountain Land Trust. We want to share it. We want to share it with people who value nature preserves, who value the tranquility up here. And that was a big portion of the drive to open it up to the public. I'm very keen on telling people why we are doing what we are doing, what you can achieve of former forest lands, and some of the areas here are not native growth, some of them are planted. How do you bring them back into a native state? How do you habitat restoration that benefit future generations? And that was basically one of the main drivers to open it up to the public and to bring people that value this up to the reserve. We have a lot of cross-country skiing trails in the winter, and especially hiking trails. The reserve has 13.1 miles in aggregate of hiking trails, exactly the distance of a half marathon. So we have 3 trails. The first one is called the Red Trail. It's on the opposite side of former Jasper Mountain Road, now Payne Hollow Road. It's about 3 miles in length. And the reason Red Trail, because it's on the sun-exposed edges of the canyon with gorgeous vistas, and you walk in fairly flat area and you see the mountains. The Green Trail has its name because it's mostly in forested areas. It is 4 miles and it winds itself to forests and it's very relaxing to hike. The Black Trail, it's a most challenging one. The trails are gorgeous, but you need to climb almost down through the river in the canyon and back up. And it winds itself through the different ridges and different biosystems. Habitat is basically the perimeter trail inside the entire reserve with a length of 5.3 miles. It's just an adventure every time I'm at the reserve, and I see animals and wildlife and plants every time, something that I didn't see yet.
Beautiful.
That looks absolutely gorgeous, but I like seeing it from a safe distance from the drone.
Yes.
I think that's my preferred method of checking something like that out.
We love Air 4.
Yes, they do a great job.
Quick look out to our chance of rain. We need the rain, folks, and we do have a chance tomorrow of seeing those showers come in the middle of your morning to early afternoon. Better chance on Thursday. For your Monday planner, more cloud coverage than you're used to. Highs are going to be in the upper 70s to lower 80s. So, Rob, we're going to be in a much cooler trend for the next couple of days. Looks like the heat will return next weekend.
All right, I'll take it. We'll pray for rain.
Yes, you got it.
Appreciate it, Jason. We'll see you tonight at 11. Thanks for joining us.